go. What song should we play last? What song should we play last? What song should we play last, my friends? I don't know what song we should play last. What's this song? No, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. Let's play some fast drums. I don't know why. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. What's going on, guys? Shout out to everyone out there. Bitcoin at 24,472. And Bitcoin getting a little bit of a bounce when no one expects it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, guys. We'll talk about it. Anyway, we'll see you guys in a bit. In like 30 seconds. Almost like I was gone for a long time. I don't even know why I stopped talking. I was like, yeah, I'll see you guys in 30 seconds. That's funny, man. That's funny. Anyways, what's going on, guys? Another good day in the markets, man. Another good volatility day. Altcoins got smashed back down. If you got some shorts on some altcoins today, it was a good short altcoin day, my man. So Bitcoin really didn't go anywhere all day, but altcoins took a little bit of a tumble, and you know, that's why we always like to say, guys, altcoins are volatile, right? They can, like I said this in the chat, they can go up 2x, pull back 50%, and still be in an uptrend, right? Altcoins are crazy. Most don't have the stomach to go through altcoins. You know, you're gonna panic sell in the first little drop. Anyways, what's going on, fellas? Let's get busy, guys. Let's get busy. Let's jump on into it here. And I'm gonna need all my Vikings in the chat today as we continue to bring out the good stuff today, all right? So all my Vikings get in the chat right now. I want to start the stream off with a little bit of energy. I've got a little bit of a headache tonight, guys, but you know what? We're going to battle through the headache. You know why? Because I am going to battle against the Bears despite the headache. Let's go, man, all right? Let's go. Let's go, man. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Hey, what's going on, fellas? What's going on? What's going on? Let's have a fantastic stream tonight, guys. I'm feeling something right now. I'm feeling something right now, guys. And I know it's not the sentiment right now. The sentiment is bearish again. It never changes, right? Human emotion for you. But I'm feeling some type of way tonight, guys. I had some good shorts open. I closed them. You know, I'm feeling some type of way here, my friends. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Give me those swords and shields in the chat, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's stop the music. Let's stop the music. Let's get the Viking helmet off and see what's going on in the chat, guys. How you doing today? How's everyone doing today, guys? You guys surviving out there in this crazy market? Holy guacamole. Altcoins got absolutely trimpockled today. Some of them down like 20%. Some of them got absolutely destroyed. They're bouncing back a little bit now. But, man, at one point, they were getting absolutely destroyed out there. Man, holy guacamole. Let's see. You're feeling a headache is what you're feeling. I am feeling a headache is what I'm feeling, bro. You know what? A headache don't stop us from stopping on the stream. We're going to be here despite the headache. All right? Despite the headache. Probably because I was staring at the screen. I think I have a headache from staring at the screen too much today, guys. I was literally like trading all day today. Like nonstop. That might be why I have a slight headache today. Like literally, I usually stare at the screen for a long time every day. But today, man, it was a long time, bro. You know, you guys ever get those days where you just stare at the screen all day? And then you're like, your eyes start to hurt and your head starts to hurt. And it's like, bro, what are you doing, man? Take a little bit of a break. But we don't take breaks, guys. When there's volatility, this is where you make the money with the volatility, man. Drunk Bear said, drink more water. Bro, I've been drinking so much water today. You have no idea. You have no idea. Marcus said, "I'm glad I sold my alt yesterday." Nice job, man. Hey, nice job. As long as you you get them before they get back to where they were yesterday. But anyways, let's see what Bitcoin's doing, guys. So ignore the 15-minute chart, guys. The 15-minute chart's the 15-minute chart. I want to go back over to if we go back over here to really, it's a couple different charts, right? If we start on the 1 hour time frame, it all started today, right? I was feeling a little bearish earlier, right? Because we came up and we got rejected from 25,200, and that's still the key level we have to get back above. We're going to watch that very, very closely. But today we got a tumble, guys. We dropped from 25,200, which we were at this morning, all the way back down to 23,912, right? And that was about a 5% drop for Bitcoin, which really, really pounded those altcoins, man. The altcoins got absolutely turbocked right in the ass. they got absolutely effed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I told you. I literally told you guys yesterday. Altcoins were going to get smashed. Get out of altcoins. All right? We are in an imminent collapse of the economy. All right? Get out of altcoins. I've been saying that since 15K. Get out. There's no upside. No one has any money. Get out. All right? This time I'll be correct. Get out. But altcoins got destroyed. We all know this, but it was today, guys, where price, right? I mean, we talked about this morning, where we're kind of just in this range, right? I mean, this is cool and great. We talked about this range today, and what do you know, right? Bitcoin comes up to the top of the range, this $25,300 level, which is a major resistance. Why? Well, we look left. This is the point where we obviously know that we've gotten rejected like 10 times before we actually broke it yesterday when we came up, and now we came back below it, formed it as resistance, and we came back down. But it was earlier today when we came back down and we wicked, right? So this other level we were looking at to the downside at 24K, we actually came back down and wicked below, right? Took out all the stop losses that were below these previous lows, right? Because everyone who had long here had their stop losses right here, right? Or had their stop losses below here. They basically came back down, tagged those stops below this, right? And then brought the price back up, which is your classic low time frame swing failure pattern, right? So now, right, we're kind of just right in the middle of the zone again, right? And I can sense that, you know, the sentiment is a little bit bearish again, and not that I understand. I always say I understand when the market's the bearish sentiment is there. One, it's a red day. People are always bearish on a red day. Two, the news is bearish again. People are always bearish when the news is bearish. So actually, you actually had good news today. The PPI was actually good, guys. The PP was actually good. That's what she said. The PP was very, very good today, guys. Jordan, okay? The PP was good today, all right? Mike gave it to me very, very good. And yes, of course, you're talking about the news and the macro today. Yes, the PPI was also very good today. But I just have to say, for everyone out there, guys, Mike's PP was excellent today. It was great. He did a great job. Right, Mike? Right? Oh, yeah, baby. I'll be in there again. Your PP is great. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Bye, honey. All right. All right, but 24,485. Then he said, gross. Shade said, chart is flipping us off. Yeah, you got everyone was saying this in the Discord today. It was like a big middle finger up here. It's Bitcoin basically flipping us off up here, which, you know, I don't think is very nice. Bitcoin, you can make up for it by going back up and making a thumb. You know, we got that middle finger that's flipping us off here. Now Bitcoin wants to, you know, if Bitcoin wants to come up, right? We got basically this is the hand, right? And if Bitcoin wants to, you know, flip us off like this, we certainly wouldn't mind if we did one of these, right? Where we're flipping someone off, right? And then we make the thumb come up like this. So if Bitcoin wants to, you know, put its thumb up like this, that would be great. You know, give us a little thumbs up. Give us a little thumbs up, right? Flip us off, thumbs up. That would be great. But anyways, you know, my thought process, this is a big range, guys. And just like we did when we came up here, we got rejected from the highs, came back down to the range lows. We swung failed the lows. When you see a swing failure on the lows, I like to see, right, a test of the high of the range again. And we all know that Sato's out there, right? Shout out to my guy Sato. You know, he's someone who also streams. He has a massive short position where his liquidation is at 25K. And there's a lot of liquidations at 25K, my friends. There is a lot of liquidations at 25K, including his, right? And I don't like to see people get liquidated, but man, that is a low liquidation considering where the price is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is ridiculous. So, right now we're in a little bit of a rising wedge on the 15-minute time frame. So like we could do one of these.
Descending triangle forming on 1 hour time frame.
Descending triangle forming on the 1 hour time frame. We could check that out, Shadow. Shout out to Shadow with a super chat, man. Shout out to you, dude. You got the descending triangle in the 1 hour time frame. We'll check it out, my man. But you guys know I love triangles. But if we come down here, right? We break down from this wedge, 69% chance to break to the downside. It looks like you're breaking to the downside, right? If we can't reclaim this, right, we could do one of these where we come back down and test this again. And what do we always know about the second retest of support, guys? Right? That's where you want to see the W formation, where you come back up again, right, and form the W formation off the lows, right? Where do most people get bearish? The second leg of the W formation. Not the first one. They think, okay, the support, get a bounce. Comes back down again. You think, oh, it's going to break. And it's a W formation, right? So if Bitcoin does get a little dip here, which it certainly could get a little dip back down to the support, all we want to see is Bitcoin hold this range at about 2,300. And even if it swipes lower like this, and it takes out these stops and it comes and swipes lower, that's fine. That's fine. But we on some type of close, we want to hold 24K, my friend. All right. Who we got? Fidelity will start the bull run. Thanks, George. What's going on, Tom P? Shout out to you, man. We had BlackRock telling everyone to sell again today. You know what that means, guys. I mean, we always listen to the news, right? BlackRock CEO telling people it's an imminent crisis and we're all going to die. So we must sell because you know they would tell you the truth. It's not like BlackRock's trying to take everyone's money or anything.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
I can't hear my own buttons. It's ridiculous today. My buttons, I can't hear it, bro. Anderson said Jordan's on his game tonight. What's going on? Dude, I was staring at the charts all day today, bro. I am zoned in. I literally, my eyes are zoned into the chart. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really, really are. It's absolutely insane how zoned in I am right now. It's insane. I'm like too zoned in, bro. Like I'm like Bob when he's watching Around the Blockchain. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just staring at the chart going, man, look at Wendy. I'm going to watch this like 3 times in a row. Look at Wendy. Oh my God. Wait. Is that mac and cheesy? Oh my God, I'm a huge fan of mac and cheesy. Oh my God, I bet he makes the best mac and cheese. I'm watching this 4 times actually because mac and cheesy is my favorite influencer. Oh my God, he loves Doge too. Oh, mac and cheesy. Look at his hair. It's so nice. Mac and cheesy, man. Remember we used to be on the block around the blockchain? Like, who the hell is this mac and cheesy guy? Why is his name mac and cheesy? I don't know if I want my name as a dude being mac and cheesy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But all right. But yeah, it looks like Bitcoin is getting a little bit of a drop. So now what we want to see, guys, is okay. Bitcoin's getting a drop, whatever. It was kind of made sense with this rising wedge. Now we want to see if it comes back down. We want to see either a bounce off this 24K level or some type of higher low. Is what we want to see, my guys. And it's not necessarily the reason why I think Bitcoin's going to bounce. It's really not even just the Bitcoin chart, guys. Even though I do like the Bitcoin chart, I don't like the rejection at the golden pocket, but that's something we were talking about, right? What we were talking about, the move up to the golden pocket, take out 25K, get that rejection, right? Get the rejection, come back down, right? So basically, all the people who FOMO'd in here, panic sell. Oh my God, we're going back below 25K. I'm getting out. Right? You come back in this range, you pull back into the range, you know what I mean? And then we kind of reassess from there. But we did bounce up. The reason why I think we could bounce here, the reason why I think we can, and I could be wrong, guys. I could be totally be wrong. If I'm wrong, on to the next trade, man. There's always a next trade. There's always another opportunity. But, I look at this, and this level right here, guys, this $23,800 level, 24K, somewhere in that range. It's more like 23,800. Has been resistance so many times, right? And last time, if you notice, when we got rejected at 25.2, we actually got above, back tested that area, and then came up to the highs again, right? 2 times. So that's why I think this area could act as support to at least get us back up to test the highs again, and hopefully break, right? I think if you do break 25.2 again, you're most likely going to see 28K in my opinion. If we do break above 25.2 again, it's just a matter of can we do it, right? It's always if. Do we know? Not necessarily. All we can do is play the level that we're at the moment. But you know, it's an interesting level, and I keep saying, man, the medium-term time frames still look bullish to me, right? The 2-day looks so bullish, man. You got the green dot on the 2-day popping up here. You got the stock RSI pointing up on the 2-day. The 3-day, I think today on the close, yeah, also going to paint a green dot, which I think you're closing this 3-day. You're closing this 3-day tomorrow, so it's not confirmed until tomorrow. But you have the stock RSI crossing up on the 3-day time frame. Medium-term time frames still look good. I know, you know, we had a red day today. It's like, oh my God, look at altcoins, they're dumping. But Bitcoin really didn't do anything today, guys. And that's the thing, you know. Like it's all cool and dandy. Bitcoin really didn't do anything today, guys. Let's see. Eventually we'll break on through. Eventually we will. When will we? Well, fortunately we got to make some guesses here if we're in the market. But man, it's going to be interesting. Tomorrow we have jobs report. So the PPI actually was good today. It was bullish today. Yet the market didn't really take it too well because we had that another bank go down in Europe. Credit not go down, but they had another issue over there with Credit Suisse, which took down the market, made the market super bearish again. But apparently they're going to get bailed out too. Let's see. John said, "Stop banging the table." I will bang the table, John. Shout out to John, bro. Altcoins bled against BTC today. Oh, at this point, they're going to continue to bleed against BTC. The reason is because dominance it broke out, and dominance is moving to the upside. So you're going to see, even if Bitcoin even sniffs like a 1% move down, altcoins will get trounced. You know what I mean? And same thing the upside, right? Bitcoin has been outpacing the top altcoins, not all of them, right? But Bitcoin's been outpacing, you know, your Matics, your ADAs, your Solanas, your AVAXs, your XRPs. I mean, it always outpaces XRP, but that's besides the point. But you know, Bitcoin is daddy right now. Bitcoin is daddy, and even ETH is getting destroyed by Bitcoin right now, right? And you guys know I'm an ETH maxi. Just kidding, I'm not. I am wearing an ETH shirt though. Look at my ETH shirt. Look at this. Hey, look at the ETH shirt. I'm not an ETH maxi, but I'm probably as close to ETH maxi as you can get. But I'm not an ETH maxi. Let's see. Let me see what you guys are saying in here. Data, what's going on, bro? Your pattern is broken? Oh, yeah. This is a bearish pattern, man. I was expecting this to break to the downside. Brian said your crap coins. Yeah, bro. So you got to be careful of altcoins, guys. Everyone thinks altcoins are all fun and dandy until they drop 50%. You know what I mean? You know, and this is another reason why I think it's important to hold Bitcoin, because Bitcoin will be in an uptrend, not even move, okay? And you don't feel as nervous when you're in Bitcoin, right? When you're in altcoins, sometimes it's tough, right? Because you're thinking, man, at any moment these things can drop 30, 40%. Well, in Bitcoin, yes, you can drop hard in Bitcoin too, but you'll have more days like this where Bitcoin really doesn't do anything and altcoins bleed out, you know? So that's always my thing with Bitcoin. But all right, Bitcoin's kind of slowly coming down now. You know, that's fine, dude. If it comes lower here, great. Shit, give us a better entry at this point. But you kind of slowly come down now. Let me see. Cody said XRP will never see all-time high again. I agree. I will agree with that statement. From the standpoint of I don't know if XRP. I can't say XRP will never make all-time high again. I will say I'm seeing these funny things on Twitter. You know, I'm seeing the $300 calls for XRP again. Like, that's just not realistic. That means XRP would have to do a 300x from this point. That ain't happening. You would have to have like more money than like freaking US GDP. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't happening, man. No, I will say, like, I'm not a true XRP hater. I just don't like the risk reward right now. Every other thing is moon and an XRP is chilling. All right, so let's see. I got Rug said I've been in my short since 25,200. Nice, bro. Listen, I hope that everyone wins, man. I like when the Bears win, the Bulls win. I like when the Bulls win more because I'm a little bit more of a bull. You guys know that. You guys know that. All right. So my scenarios are this, guys. My scenarios are this. I mean, it's very simple right now. It's kind of boring right now, to be honest, because it's very, very easy right now. It's basically, okay, we got our little swing failure in the lows. Okay, so if Bitcoin does make its way back up here to 25,200, if we break 25.2 and then hold it as support, that's the key. Not just a little break and they say, oh, I'm going all in, because that didn't work this time. Wait for the retest, right? So, so you don't break out, you buy on the breakout, and then it just dumps again. Wait for the confirmation, right? So as it comes up, if you see Bitcoin break this and then you see it start to come back down and show some strength, right? Form like a W formation on top of this, right? That could be an entry before. I do think if you get back above this and hold the support, I do think you're going to be going up to 28.8. Only if you do that though, right? If then, right, you can't predict and say, okay, it's going to go to 28K. We have no idea to know. We play if then. This could be a good entry. Also, if Bitcoin does dump, which is certainly a possibility too, can't rule that out. If Bitcoin dumps, right, we basically wait for the dump. We don't FOMO short. Same thing as not FOMOing long. We don't go short here. What do? We wait for the dump, we wait for the retest, and if we find a little M formation right here, that's when we go short and we play this down to the next level, which is about 23K, right? That's how we're playing this right now. But, in the meantime, we sort of wait in this little boring range and we kind of do our thing. You know what I'm saying? Looks like a hand pinching. It kind of does look like a little hand pinching. You know what I mean? God candle alarm clock going off inbound. Yeah, man. The God candle. At some point. The God candle. And if we just go to our wick off schematic, man, nothing's really changed, bro. Like I understand the rejection yesterday, and I think that's making everyone super scared. Is you're looking at this as a swing failure pattern, which I get to, right? You have resistance. You have the break above, swing failure back in the range. And that's why I'm being cautious right here, right? I'm not going all in saying, okay, we're going all the way back to 30K guaranteed. We're being cautious, right? We're seeing what the market does right here at this level. I have a weird feeling, and it's sometimes the gut feeling, guys. It's sometimes that gut feeling. Just seeing how these drops have been bought up, I just have this gut feeling that we're going to smash that again. I don't think that's the end of this move. And it also goes back to the S&P, right? So the S&P came back down again to test the all-time high trend line and again found support, right? And you're actually breaking back above this key level on the futures right now, right here at 39.28, which was acting as resistance all day today for the most part, a couple times. But you're breaking back above that. You again found support. I was like, dude, if this breaks today, I was like, damn. It's looking a little bearish. And then you found a little bit of a bounce, and it was cool. But S&P getting a bounce going into tomorrow, and the DXY, which has shot up. I don't know, man. I think the DXY is going to come down tomorrow because the ECB, the friggin' European Central Bank, also has their rate hike tomorrow, right? And if they do 50 basis points, that should boost the dollar. And then you see that should boost the euro and the dollar should go down. In theory, right? Don't come at me if that doesn't work out. But in theory is what I've heard. So what's going on? It's gone dump. It's gone dump, man. It's gone dump. What's Horse Guy think? What's Horse Guy think today, guys? Horse Guy, come tell everyone what you think about the price action today. Come on, man. What do you think about the price action today, bro? Hey, guys, it's Horse Guy. I will give you my analysis today. Okay, guys, yesterday I was super bullish. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I did. I was super bullish yesterday. I bought the breakout because everyone told me if we break 25K, we go straight to 30. We did not. We went to 26 and dumped. I don't know why. There's no resistance here. There's no volume. There's a volume gap. But we dumped. What the hell? Oh, wait. Jordan said there's a golden pocket. Okay. We got to dump back down. Now I am scared. So I sold hair on this wick because I thought we were going to 23. Now I am bearish at support. Yes, precisely. Because you got to be bearish at support. You got to protect yourself. My instincts tell me to be bearish. So, yes, what am I doing right now, guys? I am putting a massive short in right now. Huge short, 100x. It's going to be massive. I will be rich at the end of this. Okay, I'll be back, guys. I'll let you know how my short goes at support. Later. Peace. Okay. We shall ask horse guy how his short guy how his horse guy bet goes. All right. So we'll ask horse guy in a little bit how it goes for him. All right. Shorten the support. Let's see. Bitcoin's gonna hit 10K in meme boy. I can't hear it, man. Can you guys hear the soundboard sounds? I can't hear them today, for whatever reason. And I really want to hear it. It kind of annoys me because I actually love hearing the sounds. I'm like a little kid with these sounds, bro. I love these sounds. Where's the Bitcoins going to 10K one? I need to hear this. I need to hear it. Like, it makes me happy when I hear this. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Let me see. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? 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 Hey! There we go. There we go. I need to hear it, man. I'm not a happy camper when I don't hear the sounds. It's crazy, dude. I need to hear it again.
Bitcoin's going to 10K.
Yes! There's my elf. There's my elf. There he is. I always love hearing my elf, guys. Clint said, yes, you can hear them. Thank you, Clint. Thank you, Clint, for telling me the truth. M said, is horse guy related to MM Crypto? He is not related to MM Crypto. But he is related to, who is it? Oh, that Martini guy. He's related to that Martini guy. Why? I have no idea, but he is. He is. I don't know why he's related to that Martini guy.
Is horse guy related to Crypto? Tears of joy.
10K is not enough? Oh, God. When we go down, when Bitcoin break down, you know, when Bitcoin go below 15K, I don't know. Trying to drink water, man, so I don't get a headache. Man, shout out to everyone that's out in the chat today, guys. Chev said, dude, Jordan is hilarious. I'm not funny, man. I'm not that funny. I'm annoying. I am super, super annoying, but I'm glad you found me funny. I feel like I'm annoying as hell. Shit. I feel like the guy who lives behind this wall was probably like, this guy is a freaking idiot. He's annoying. I'm surprised he doesn't have a broom and start banging the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm surprised he doesn't have a broom and banging the wall. All right. He should have a broom. Shit, man. You guys know about anyone who's new to the stream, guys. There's a chick that lives below me, okay? And she has a broom. I don't know what she uses. She could use a broom. I don't know what she uses. But she has something down there, and she hits the ceiling every time I yell. Okay? So if I'm being too loud, guys, make sure you tell me if I'm being too loud so she doesn't hit the ceiling with the broom. And soon the guy's going to be getting a pot and pan and start hitting this wall. I swear to God. He probably hears me right now. Yeah. He probably hears me right now. Let's see. Are we still bullish? That's up for you to decide, man. That is up for you to decide. I think there are bullish and bearish scenarios. I can see both sides right now. I am currently in longs, so you take that for what you will. You take that for what you will. I'm in longs right now. Take that for what you will. All right. Anyways, I was in shorts this morning, and then I was like, bro, I kind of like this price action, how Bitcoin's forming this price action here. I'm going long. Screw this. I'm getting out of those shorts, man. I'm not shorting altcoins that are already down 15%. All right. Anyways, so what do we got? What do we got? So BT Sizzle. So, you know, like we've been saying, guys, if we really just look at this in the big picture, right? What's crazy to me is how much volume came in on that move up yesterday. It's absolutely insane, man. It just goes to show, man, like, look at the volumes at the low and then look at the volumes at the high. It just goes to show, man, people, it's I don't know what it is. We've all been there before, but man, something about prices breaking out of big resistance points that makes people want to buy at the highs every single time, man. Look at the volume that came in on that candle when you broke that 25.2 level. Absolutely insane. That is insane, bro. They didn't want to buy here or here, but they want to buy on the breakout. RIP. But you know, crazy amount of volume on those two candles that broke you out of that 25-2 level. Absolutely insane. That's also another thing that's a kind of shady up here. You know, if we're going to be honest, but really now, guys, it's getting back above this 25-2 level, holding support and continuing up, right? That's really what we're looking for right now. If we break 24K, in my opinion, like on a close, give me some type of closure. I don't even care what, if a 4-hour closure, daily closure above 24K, I think it's probably likely at that point, you're probably going to be, you have a support at 23K. Is that hold? I don't know. But like there is that CME gap down here, back down towards 20,000, 21,000 to 20,300. I don't even know if you get there. I'm going to be honest, right? I know everyone's staring at that CME gap and thinks it's going to be filled. I don't know, man. I have this weird feeling, right? And you certainly could come fill this. I just have this feeling that, and this is totally my feeling, that this CME gap, right, could be that CME gap that everyone's like always saying it has to go back and fill that, it has to go back and fill that. It could almost be like that fake CME gap down here where, we did get a pullback pretty close, but they almost faked people out, right? Back here, back in 2020, where you had the CME gap at 9K right here, right? Price moved up from that point. You came back down. Everyone thought it was going to get filled, and then it just left them in the dust. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's interesting. It's very interesting, right? You would think it's going to get filled, and that's certainly a point that you would look for a bounce if you do get there, right? Around 20,300. Something just tells me, man. I don't know why. It's a feeling that if we do see another drop, it's not going to be a major drop. That's my take. Take it for what you will. And let me ask you guys in the chat. Out of these CME gaps, which one do we think gets filled first? Do we think 28K gap gets filled first? Or do we think the 20K gap gets filled first? Which one do you think gets filled first, my friends? Let me know in the chat. Which one do you think gets filled first? The 28K gap or the 20.6K gap? I'm going to go on a limb, and I think the 28K gap will get filled first. That's my take. You can disagree with me. It is what it is. But if you want my opinion, I think that one gets taken first. I think we do. I think we're going to squeeze up here, man. I do. Do we break this? I'm not sold on that either. I think that could be a point again where you get a big drop, get people to be scared again, just like you're doing now. And then you can kind of go from there. But, man, which one do you think gets filled first, guys? 20K gap fill? 20K gap first, only sensitive move? Does everything have to be sensible? I don't know. I don't know if everything has to be sensible.
Did you forget that guy that would buy at
25,700?
Tears of joy?
Did you forget that guy that would buy at 25,700? That is true, man. I mean, there are people that say, I'm going to buy at 25,700. I'm going to go all in at that point. It was that guy. And it literally went like $300 above that and just insta-dumped it. That's funny, man. That's funny. It's not funny, and I don't wish that on anyone, but it's sort of it's slightly funny. Mike said, "Since when is Bitcoin sensible?" Exactly, man. Exactly. And I have this theory, guys. I have this theory right now that CZ is loading up, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly why. It's completely sensible. All right, so bear with me. Bear with me. But before we tell the news, guys, it's time to wake up China. We got 26 minutes into the daily close, but I think China's starting to wake up. They're starting to brew their coffee a little bit. They're out there brewing their coffee. They're getting their creamer in their coffee, milk in their coffee. If you guys put creamer and milk in your coffee, you're weird. Just kidding. I put milk or creamer in my coffee. I know Mike always likes that one in the chat. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Mike. Floki texted I was bearish at 24.25, and I'm bearish at 24.25 today. Nothing has changed. Shout out to Floki Tech, man. Floki Tech, you're a sensible bear. That's why I like you, man. You're not rashing anyone like I rash the bears. You're just a very sensible bear in the chat, man. You actually give me some reasons, Floki Tech. You're not just like 10K is coming for no reason. Oh, 10K is coming because I think it is, or because I hear it on the news. The economy's bad, so I think 10K is coming. Okay, sure. I mean, we've been saying that for 10 months. Let me know when it happens. Anyways, let's wake up China here. Let's get it. Come Come on, boys. Give me that sushi in the chat. If you can't find the sushi emoji, just spam the sushi emoji. Come on, boy. Let's wake them up. It is time to wake up. We must do it. All they need is to put in longs. Archive said, am I shadow banned? No, I see you, bro. I see you in there, bro. I see you in the chat. Shout out to you. You're not shadow banned. The only person that gets shadow banned is me. I'm actually surprised I don't get shadow banned more often. Man, I used to be worse. I'm pretty PG now. I used to be way worse than I am now. Don't do the accent, he said. DJ said, don't do the accent. Don't do the accent. Listen, man, I mean... listen, somehow, some way, I'm probably 1% Chinese, you know? Somehow, some way. You know what I mean? Like, we're all probably everything. And yet, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, I'm going off topic here. All right, so 24,442. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, guys. Like we said, we had a little bearish 15-minute pattern. I still wouldn't be surprised if we get a little bit lower here and we form, you know, a little bit of W formation like this, you know, or even a sweep of the lows like this, you know, something like that. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. That's a big bear flag. It could be a bear flag too, right? You could certainly draw this as a bear flag, like this, right? So if you want to look at this as a bear flag, and you were bearish, I totally understand the sentiment. You could say, you know, something like this, and you do see a drop, and maybe if this happens, and this is a bear flag in the short-term time frames, maybe you see that dump, you see that sweep of the lows, right? That takes out all the stops below, right? And then brings you back up. But I'll say this, guys. I was talking about CZ. The reason why I think CZ is starting to bid, or at least he was holding up BNB today. If you guys weren't paying attention to all the altcoins, so I have my all list over here. I have the top 100 altcoins on a list that I sort, you know, based off what I want to see. But I was sorting this afternoon, guys. Every altcoin was down like 15% at the time. Like most of them were down a lot. I scrolled down at the bottom of the list because I want to see, you know, which ones are holding up the best. BNB, well, BNB was down less than Bitcoin today. BNB was literally only down 1% today during the time where every altcoin was just getting shellaxed. What does that tell you, right? Because we all know that, you know, that CZ has $1 billion to invest in crypto and Bitcoin, ETH, and BNB. My question is, do we really think that BNB only went down 1% because it was supposed to only go down 1%? Or was he max bidding BNB today to hold up that price for whatever reason, right? I don't know. Whatever reason he wanted to. And did he max bid Bitcoin and ETH today on this drop? We don't really know, right? Well, I guess we could check his wallets unless he did it on some other wallet. But, you know, did he max bid Bitcoin and ETH today? I mean, I'm sure if he did, it would have pumped up more. But it's an interesting take, bro, because we all know we're waiting on that. We're waiting on that max bid. We're waiting on that max bid, bro. You know, BNB was a green at one point today. Everything else was shellaxed. And I was like, bro, what the hell is going on? This is ridiculous. CZ's got to be max bidding. Haizu said, everything is rigged. This isn't real life. Oh, I agree. The markets are rigged. Every news story you hear in the news is rigged. It's already pre-planned. If you guys don't think that news events are pre-planned, right? These banks going down.
You know what's really good? Sushi.
But
sushi, sushi,
the people that are in power know what they're doing ahead of time. They're not like, oh, whoops.
Sushi.
Franco. Shout out to Franco, man, coming up with the sushi super chats. Do we really think it's not like they do what they do and they go, oh, whoops. We had no idea the banks were going to start going under. Oh, whoops. Whoops, we better fix it now. No, of course, they know. They already know that shit's going to happen before it happens. Come on. We know this. We know this. Why do you think that good news always comes out on support, and then bad news always comes as resistance? It happens every single time. It's like clockwork. Every single time. Anyways, I'm kind of going on a tangent here. That's okay. You know, sometimes when we go on tangents, I should do a rant alert here.
Rant alert.
Sometimes when I go on tangents, I go on massive tangents, and it's kind of annoying, you know? It's kind of annoying. Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. Let's go check out Bitcoin on the weekly. This is Bitcoin on the weekly. Let me pull up our handy dandy bull market support band. This is actually the 50-week moving averages. We're still below these. Well, we're above the 50-week MA. We're below the 50-week EMA. So we're kind of in between a rock and a hard place here. Let's actually bring up the bull market support band, the 20-week. So once again, as long as we stay above this, it is what it is, right? We can in theory, right? Who knows what's going to happen next? But in theory, we can still continue to chop here, right? In between 20K and 25K for a little bit longer. We certainly can. But as long as you stay above this level, which, you know, we did come back down and test last week, and we all thought it was going to be the end of the world, right? Oh my God, it's breaking below. Bitcoin gets a massive bounce off of it, right? About a 13% bounce on that wick, and bounces right back up, right? And now we're here at 24K. So as long as we hold above the bull market support band, you know, as we continue to do it, historically, when you get back above this and hold the support, that is bullish. That's my take. I'm not going to change my opinion every day. You know, I always see people change their opinion every day, and if you change your opinion, that's cool.
I love
but
sushi, sushi,
your
sushi,
weekly,
sushi,
your weekly
sushi,
opinion
sushi, sushi,
and your like
sushi,
monthly
sushi,
time frame
sushi,
opinion
sushi,
shouldn't
sushi,
change every
sushi,
day.
sushi, sushi,
If they
sushi,
do,
sushi, sushi, sushi,
I don't know what to tell you,
sushi,
right?
sushi.
If you're long-term bullish yesterday, and now you're long-term bearish today, I don't know, man. Okay, maybe the daily time frame, you think maybe we can go to 20K, sure. You know what I mean? But like, if yesterday you thought we were going ridiculously higher, and today you're like, man, I think we're going to 10K now, right? That's not how the market works. But you know, like I said, as long as we stay above this, which the bottom side of this is at 20K, right? Which is funny, it's right at 20K even. You know, it is what it is. We're still above this. If we break below this, now we have a higher invalidation point, where now if we close below this at 20K, we can say, all right, maybe we were wrong, and we come lower at that point. But here we are at 20K. At 20K. It's like Twitter, man. I log on to Twitter, and you know, I hear this yesterday. Wow. I was a little bit bullish yesterday. I really thought we were going straight to 30K, man. Like, man, that bank got bailed out and the CPI was good. I was so bullish yesterday. I really thought we were in a new bull market. Now I'm bearish today. I think 10K is coming today, guys. I really think 10K is coming today, guys. Right?
Bitcoin's going to 10K.
Man, today was super bearish. Oh, man. Right? I mean, it's like you can sense the change of emotions every day. It's great. That's what I love about crypto, man. Is one day it's euphoria, and the next day it's everything. The world is burning around you. It's that meme where it's like everything's okay, right? And it's that cat that's like sitting in the chair, you know, saying everything's fine, right? And everything's burning around you. It's basically what it is. All right, so Bitcoin is, you know, like I said, if you wanted to draw this as a wedge, bear flag, whoever you wanted to draw this, I think it's breaking down, whatever way you want to draw this. So
check daily range. VAR rejection beer mugs.
Let's see. Fallen Angel said, I mean, you said you flipped bearish at that dump wick? I didn't say I flipped bearish. When did I say I flipped bearish? I have on the bigger time frames, right? Bigger time frames. You can be bearish on the 1 hour and then be bullish still on the longer term time frames. I have not flipped my opinion one time on this whole move up, despite every single dump and little, you know, fairy tale little dumps on this whole move up, right? Right? I haven't called for a major crash one time, but I will say, like, at least up here, right? There are points to say, okay, Bitcoin can come back down to some of these levels, right? 20K, 21K. If you start breaking below 24, you break below 24, that's kind of the short-term invalidation point to this. Okay, maybe you get a short-term push up, right? You come back down here, you come back up. Okay, perfect. If you break below this, right, and then you find resistance on it, and don't just sweep the lows, that's when you probably get a little bearish in the short term, right? So there we are, man. Value area BS. Let's see. Clint said, you promised Jabba was coming back soon. Where the bleep is he and when is he back? We need a commitment. Bro, I have no idea. Someone on Twitter is working for a fix to get every filter back on the
Jabba
stream.
Was coming back
well, not
soon.
on my stream, but
everyone's. When is he back? We
app.
need a commitment.
Okay, so unfortunately, it's like this one guy who's working by himself, trying to fix something that he doesn't have control over. But he said he's close. I don't know what that means. Unfortunately, I don't know what that means. But Clint, Jabba should be back soon, man. He should be back soon, man. I wouldn't just say that just to get your hopes up. Jabba, right? Real Bob, they will be back soon. Let's see. Man, my eyes are killing me right now, guys. I've been staring at the screen for way too long today. Holy shit. Let's see. Sir, Jordan, show us your island you plan to buy for us. Island? Shit. I think we need like 4 more cycles to get an island, guys. 4 more cycles to get an island, okay? So we will buy an island in, let's see, so 2029, 2023, 2033. In 2037, we will buy an island. We got a deal? 2037. So in 14 years, based on the 4-year cycle, we will get an island. Deal? Okay. That'll be when Bitcoin hits 200K. I'm just playing. You guys gotta get salty when I say that. 14 years, Bitcoin will hit 200K. Let's see. BTC is trash. Hell yeah. Party like it's 2037 on Jordan's Island. Let's go, man. We'd had so much fun on Jordan's Island. Peter Storms. Peter Storms. Is that actually your last name? That's a dope last name. Peter Storms. You're like that X-Men girl. You're out there fighting all the crime. All right. Man. All right. So we kind of chat our ear off with BTC. We're waiting for that move. Let me do a poll. Actually, I'm not gonna do a poll. Actually, yeah, let's do a poll. Let's start a poll. Let's say, what will BTC do first? It's always the most simple poll, but the greatest one. 28K and 21K. 28K or 21K? Which one comes first, guys? Let me know in the chat. I like to know what you guys think. Yesterday everyone was still kind of feeling bullish yesterday. Even after the dump. When we were down here, the chat was still pretty bullish yesterday. Let's see what everyone thinks today, guys. All right. So we talked about that. Ethereum, the ETH chart actually looks way better than Bitcoin's chart, right? So ETH, obviously, big run up, right? Hit the highest points that it did all the way since, actually, at one point, all the way since September of last year. And then you got basically a pullback to the 30 EMA, and you find a little support on the 30 EMA. Okay, cool. Now kind of same thing for ETH. We're in a range. You could basically mark the range like this. You got these range lows, which is basically the January close. Was it the monthly time frame? Hold on. The monthly time frame. This range was basically the right here was the February open, right, and then the March close, or the February close, the March open. Shit, man, holy shit. Which has been a lot of support levels and resistance levels back all throughout this range, right? So you basically have the range lows, you got the range highs at 16K, and you just kind of play the range like this. You're just kind of in a range, right? So now you kind of look at it like this. Okay, if ETH can reclaim back above, 1688, I would expect it to come back up and test the highs again, right? In here, okay, it's cool. If Bitcoin decides to dump again back down to the range lows, ETH can come back down and test this region. Right here at 1608, we play the little W formation, we get a little bounce. If we dip below, we wait for the back test. If it gets resistance there, bonk, this one's going down. This one's going down like Donkey Kong, just like little old corn, right? Just like the corn on the cob, because we all like corn on the cob. We all like that corn on the cob. But this level right here is key. Right around 1600, bro. That level is key. Very, very key, man. Super key. It's key. A lot of support at 23.3. A lot of support at 23.3. That is one of the levels that it's the actually I'm looking at like 23.1 because that's the 0.5 retracement. You know. Let's see. Shard said BTC has occasionally moved due to ETH. Maybe we just need ETH to pump. It's due. ETH has actually performed pretty bad lately. It did really good in January, and then it's done pretty bad the last few weeks, man. ETH has been kind of a disappointment, bro. It's been a kind of disappointment, and this comes from someone who loves ETH, man. I don't want to see ETH be a disappointment, but it has been a huge disappointment, if you ask me. Absolutely huge, bro. ETH has not been that Chad that we know, right? ETH's not walking up, you know, behind you and saying, "Man, what's going on, guys? It's ETH. You want to buy some Bitcoin? Do you know who the real Chad is? Look at Bitcoin over there. Look at Bitcoin over there. He doesn't even know what he's doing." See? Look at him. If you want to buy a real coin, I'm going to be the future #1 coin, and it's going to be Ethereum. All right? I'm telling you right now. Shout out to Chad. Shout out to Chad. But yeah, I mean, we need Ethereum Chad coming back, bro. You know? We definitely need Ethereum Chad coming back. But the 4-hour time frame, like we said, guys, you're bouncing out the 30 EMA. You know, this really, you're just kind of chilling right here, right? 1 hour just posted a green dot. You got a nice bounce off that. And like I said, I'm looking for the same thing as Bitcoin, right? We got to dip down. We hopefully hold this as support. Even make a slightly lower low. That's cool, right? We hold this. This is the February close, right? The February monthly close and the March monthly open. That's going to be a big support level. Come back down, you bounce off that. Okay, you form your W formation because we're always looking for the W formation on a bounce, right? Which is cool, right? When do most people get bearish? They see it come up, they get rejected, they go, "Oh my God, it got rejected. It's gonna go lower now." No, it's just forming a W. And then you go to the 4 hour and you say, okay, if the 1 hour does that, and you're at the 30 EMA on the 4 hour, and you got the monthly open right here, then you say, okay, monthly is about to flip back over, and then you'll post a monthly green dot, or no, sorry, a 4 hour green dot, if that sort of plays out, right? So this range right here is key. It's very, very key, right? And there's this, you know, right now that there's this weird sentiment where it's like, okay, you have a swing failure pattern on Bitcoin. I get it. It's there, right? It's staring you in the face. It's sitting there. It's really, it's really crappy. You know, but I come over to the dollar, man. I don't know if, I don't think the dollar is going to rip up, man. I don't think the dollar is going to rip up. I think overnight it's going to get a drop because you're going to have, like I said, you have the ECB that is doing a rate hike, right? So everyone's like, "Oh my God, look at the dollar, it's going to pump," not knowing that the ECB has a meeting tomorrow. And if they raise 50 basis points, the euro is going to go up, right? But, you know, let's see, man. It said, guys, there is never a dull moment. There is going to be a ton of volatility. This is great. This is great. I love the volatility, man. I hope we get volatility every day. I love the pumps. I love the dumps because that makes like the trading fun. That makes checking out the charts fun. There's nothing worse than just being in a range and just doing this for like a month. You guys remember those times where we were just in a range on Bitcoin for like a month and it was like, bro, it was mind numbing. Now we're so used to volatility where if we go sideways for 2 days, it seems like the world is ending. Anyone else feel like that? Like today, Bitcoin didn't do anything. I was like, bro, the world is ending. Good thing altcoins move because shit, Bitcoin was pretty boring today, guys. Bitcoin was pretty boring today. Compared to what it's been doing lately. Holy shit. Holy literally shit. Let's see. Anderson said Euro USD is too fun to trade. How is Euro USD looking? Euro USD, I've actually looked at the chart a little bit. That was my little baby back in the day. Jordan, how many times do you shower a week? I shower once per day. Some people shower. Yes, that's actually a good question. How many times does everyone shower per day? Or, I guess I should ask this. How many times does everyone shower per week? Let me know in the chat. I shower once per day. Okay? Once per day. You know, sometimes I'll do it right when I wake up. Sometimes I'll do it after I go to the gym. It depends on the day. How many times does everyone shower per day? Right? I know some people are like super clean freaks and shower twice per day. I would never shower twice per day. I'm a man, okay? Do you think they showered twice per day when they were cavemen? No. They probably showered once a week. We don't need to shower twice a day. What are we? What are we? We are cavemen out here. We are crypto people. We don't shower twice a day. Right? So I know some people maybe shower, once every other day. Kennedy said 2 times a day. Coin collector 4 times. 4 times you got to shower every other day? Hey, if we're making the case that we're all cavemen, twice a week in winter, every day in summer, twice per day, twice per week? You guys are crazy, bro. How do you always shower twice per week? Bro,
rant alert.
Sometimes I think I'm a dirty bastard. How you guys always shower twice per week? Oh my God. Cavemen didn't shower. Cavemen did not shower. They just jumped in a pond or something. What is shower? I watched the crypto charts of the shower. That's true, Floki Tech. we watched the crypto charts in the shower. That is true. So, sometimes I throw on some videos in the shower and I listen to them sometimes. Oh man. Let's see. Once per quarter, once per month. I take baths. Clint, you would take baths. Clint, you know what you seem like to me, Clint? You know what you seem like to me, Clinty? Clint, I love you, man, but you seem like the type of guy who throws on some music like this. Like this. And you sit in the bath. And you put the song in the background while you're watching my shit. You're probably in the bath right now doing this. This Jordan guy's great. Look at Bitcoin, it's a piece of shit. I'm glad I sold it for my land. I love land. I love Doom. Alright. Alright. That's kind of the vibe. Very relaxing. Hey, I think every guy will admit, sometimes you got to take a shower. You got to take a bath. I don't think any guys like to admit that's every now and then, bro. Like a nice bath is nice. There's nothing more feminine than taking a bath. I will say, there's nothing more feminine than taking a bath. But like sometimes, if you ever done it, if you just like fill up the tub with some hot water and you're just sitting there, it is pretty relaxing. It's like being in a hot tub, but it is pretty feminine at the same time. I guess all men took baths back in the day, right? They found a river, they jumped in, they did a little whoop whoop whoop. I guess every man took a bath back in the day because there was no showers, unless you were lucky to find like a waterfall or something, and then you can just go under the waterfall with a glass of wine. that is true. Like you don't feel like you wouldn't if you had a friend over, right? Right? You usually would go, I gotta take a shower real quick. I'll be right back. Could you imagine if you had a friend over or something, right? And you were like, bro, I'm about to go take a bath. I'll be right back. I don't know if you were like, could everyone ever like take a bath while they had someone over? I don't know. A candle and soft music? Yeah, a candle and soft music. Anyways, what are we talking about, guys? What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's kind of just slowly coming down here, which is cool. What else do we got cooking here? So I guess the other thing we can sort of say is where did total market cap? This is total 3, right? So if we want to look at altcoins, altcoins got absolutely disheveled today. But if we want to look at altcoins and see where we came back to, let's pull a quick fib on alts. So the altcoins haven't actually retraced. They retraced to the 0.5 fib, but did not get to that 618. Right, so this is total 3, which is always nice to look at to see where kind of the altcoins are sitting. I look at the altcoin chart, right, and it seems like this area here seems to be the big support for total 3, and it doesn't seem like you quite got there yet. I don't doesn't necessarily mean you have to get there. Like this is the halfway point of the range. You can certainly just bounce off the 0.5 fib, which does also have some confluence with this previous low from February. Sit right there where we did get a bounce last time in the last move up, right? So basically, you see in February, altcoins moved up, they pulled back, right? You did get a close, right? So you wicked down here, but you got a close at the 0.5 retracement, right? And then obviously we continued back up to the highs. Notice we did now, right? We came up, come back down to the 0.5 retracement. We like front ran that golden pocket, you know. So this is an area where we bounced on total 3 before, right? So we'll watch this. You know, this could be an area where total 3 does get a bounce. You know, like we said, we did have this daily downtrend breakout. Actually, did we get a daily downtrend breakout? Actually, we didn't on total 3. We did not do it on total 3, actually. It actually looks like we actually got a rejection on total 3. That's actually quite interesting. Now that I look at this, actually. Right? We have this RSI downtrend on total 3. So we still got to break that out. You know, so you can still look at this as, okay, maybe we're at resistance here still. Maybe we come up and break it this next time, but shit. You know, I guess you could say we're still a little resistant there on the RSI, which you guys know I love my RSI trend lines. You know, if you don't see a price trend line, always whip out your RSI. You might find one. So, yeah, it seems like you got some resistance there. So, I mean, now we got to see if we come back up and test this again. That'll be a key level to break. The good thing is now it's at a lower price. So, theoretically, it's going to take a lower price to break it, right? But let's watch this carefully as we go along. Let me go check out Bitcoin. Bitcoin's just kind of chilling here. What else do we have? We have total. Is this total? No, it's total 3 too. Why do I have 2 total 3 charts? I don't know. The one thing we can say about total 3 though, right? This is for all my altcoin guys out there. We did break this, and what do we always like to say? We don't get pumped on the breakout, but we like the retest. And we did come back in and retest this and hold it, right? So we went slightly below, came back above. So we're still sitting above this general trend. So now we're kind of like, all right, you know, are we going to see that next move, right? We're kind of just chilling here. You could still make this as a big inverse head and shoulders for all my pattern guys out there, right? There's a clear left, head, right here, right? Now you need to see from this zone, which you could still come down a little lower in theory. From this zone, are we going to see that bigger bounce back up to the highs again and hopefully break it out this next time? That's going to be the key. That's going to be the key. And that's where you're going to see the big move from the alts. You know, but we sort of wait from there. But altcoins still are, you know, they did have a pretty bad day today. Actually, I'm not going to lie. They had a pretty bad day today. Hope everyone survived the altcoin apocalypse today, because, man, the altcoins got destroyed today. Let's see. Let's see. It's finally my time to shine. Bathe up, you heathens. Let's go. Let's bathe in the bath water. I don't think there's anything more disgusting than bathing in someone else's bath water. You think there is, guys? Like, what's more than disgusting than an old, smelly, farty... You guys know those farts in the bathtub when you fart and a big bubble goes whoom, whoom. It's exactly that noise. Whoom. and then a massive bubble comes up. Whoom. And then everyone in the whole block can hear it. Holy shit, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But there's nothing more smelly or nasty than, you know, swimming in someone else's bathwater that's all farty and poopy and dead skinny and nasty, right? There's nothing worse than that. Someone's ass was in there, bro. Drinking the bathwater? Oh, hell no. We're not doing that. Oh, man. All right. Anyways, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. He said gurgle. Gurgle. All right. Let's see, guys. Let's see. So it kind of still stands. I mean, it's a lot of the same shit for many different charts, but it's some good stuff. It's some good stuff, man. It's some good stuff. It's some good stuff. What are we looking at right now? So it's still too early for this. It's way too early for this. For like the DXY and the futures. We got to let these set a little bit. Come on, corn. What do you think this is? You think you can snail right now? You think you can snail? I think we need to jinx Bitcoin, guys. I need everyone in the chat right now. First, I need you to smack that like button. I also need you to subscribe to the channel. And then we're going to look at a few altcoins that, did have some interesting setups today. But smack up that like button, all right? And then I need you also in the chat to say, damn, Bitcoin's being boring. Say it just like that. D-A-Y-U-M, damn, Bitcoin's being boring. And this is what we do. We tell Bitcoin it's being boring, and then it moves. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Let's get some hype in the chat. And then we'll do it. We'll do it. All right. So I need everyone in the chat to say, "Damn, Bitcoin's boring." All right. Let's get a little hype in the chat here. Let's get a little hype in the chat. Damn. Everyone, say it with me, man. Say it with me. Let's wake it up. We need to jinx this shit. Do it.
Damn! Bitcoin's boring! So boring, bro! Worst guy, look at Bitcoin!
No, it is so boring. My short is in profit. It is boring, but my short is in profit. Look at me. I short in support. It worked. Java. What's Java? Bitcoin is so boring without Java.
Damn!
All right, give it 2 seconds. Let it settle in. Let it settle in, guys. Let it settle in. Anyways, while we wait, we did get the daily close for Bitcoin. Let's check out the daily time frame here. So we did close at a measly 24,255. So I guess what we can say is we did still close above the 24.2 level, and more importantly, any closes above 23.8, I still think are decent. Not the end of the world, in my opinion. And really, this dump we're seeing right now, guys, is pretty lame. Is this all the bears got right here? Bears, is this all you got? Like, we're dumping out of a bear flag? This is the best we got here? This is what we got? This is the only juice you guys got. I was expecting a quick little spike down and for us to come back up like this. But damn, you guys can't even push it down, man. Give me some more juice. Let me go to the fear and greed index here. Let me see what we got cooking here. Oh, we got a 2022 Cadillac on sale. Damn, that thing looks fire, actually. That thing looks fire, all blacked out like that. Shout out. I love the blacked out cars like this, man. This thing looks pretty dope. I love the blacked out rims and the blacked out tires with the blacked out everything. Oh, that is sexy. That is sexy. Shout out to the 2022 Cadillac. We're at a 52, right? So despite the big pump up yesterday, there ain't no greed in the market, guys. I mean, we're at a 52, still neutral. Still shows that there is a ton of indecision in the market, man. Ton of indecision. People don't know where the market's going to go. We're neither euphoric nor greedy. We still have the Caribbean, the cheap Caribbean here. It really wants me to get me to go on vacation. It really does. It really does. Isn't it funny that the 2 days that we were in fear was like literally the Pico bottom before we got that massive pump up 2 days ago? That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny, man. But I guess people need to be a little bit more fearful, man. We're not in any type of greed. Let's see. There you go, Jordan. Let's see. The best SUV, hot as AF in the summer. Oh yeah, dude. I used to work in the car industry, man. I used to hate when I hopped in a car with like black leather seats. It was so hot in the summer, man. My ass was literally fried, bro. You hop in those hot leather seats. It's hot, man. It's hot as shit. $97 resort doesn't sound okay. That's so true. Hold on. Let me go look at that real quick. The $97 a day resort. Let's see. That does sound kind of cheap, though. All inclusive? that doesn't sound right. Wait, hold on. Let me do a little math here. $97 a day? See, something doesn't make sense there. $97 a day. Usually, when you go to any type of hotel, even in Mexico, it's gonna be $100 a day. And you're telling me it's all inclusive with $97 a day, with food, with drinks. So something doesn't add up there. Yeah, I mean, you guys see this too, right? I'm a little bit perplexed. You're totally correct. I don't understand this. Can anyone help me out with this? I don't know. The other ones, I guess, kind of make sense. 128, 130, 133, 146. That's cheap, man. That is cheap. Shit. That's pretty nice. Timeshare. That's just the resort cost, no plane cost. Facts. That's just the resort cost. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. It is no. That is no plane cost, but still $97. I mean, usually if you're on vacation, you're gonna be spending more than that a day on food and drinks alone. You know, in theory, right? Let's see. Phil said, "Hey brother, I thought we weren't going down lower." I thought we weren't going down lower. I don't know where you heard that from, my man. But what I'll say is, you thought we weren't going down lower. I'm confused about your super chat, man. We really haven't gone anywhere for BTC. Altcoins, you know, that's why I do an altcoin TA. That's like, guys, like, if you just had a blank slate chart and you looked at the Bitcoin chart like this, and you tried to guess about how did altcoins perform today.
I thought we weren't going down lower, weary.
If you had this chart right here for Bitcoin, what would you think altcoins would have done? You probably would have thought altcoins didn't really do anything. Maybe they're down a little bit, whatever. Right? But like that's why sometimes doing, you know, altcoin TA is good when you have a confirmed trend, right? In a sideways market, sometimes it can be a little iffy because then you don't know which way Bitcoin's going to go, so you have no idea which altcoin's going to go. If you're in a confirmed sort of uptrend, then it makes some sense. If you're a confirmed downtrend, then it makes some sense because you have a bias. But you know, it's one of those things that today altcoins definitely did get trounced, man. I will say that. All right, Bitcoin is getting a little bit of a move down here. Let's see. Come on, Biz, give me that dip. Give me that dip, boy. Oh, Phil, who said just joking? Oh, shout to, you didn't have to tell me you were joking, man. It's all good. I was just confused about what you were saying. I didn't know what you meant. I didn't know if you were talking about Bitcoin, altcoins. I had no idea, bro. We have looked at 0 alts so far, though. All right, we can look at altcoins. BNB didn't move today. My theory is that CZ was max bidding today. CZ was holding up the BNB price by himself today. Something tells me. For what reason, I don't know, but it seems to be the case. And it was like the only altcoin that wasn't down 5% today.
Just joking, cool.
Shout out to Phil. Phil who? Phil who? Guys, I really want to wait till this song plays. But if you were in any altcoin shorts today, guys, you were feeling like this today.
Say make money, money, make money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Survival of the fittest, you can sink or swim. I've been broke, I ain't never going back again. I need some C notes, some cheddar, and a
All right, but you know, BNB didn't move. It was interesting. A lot of. Let's look at some alts, right? So I'll kind of start here with a few of the ones. Let me see. Put them in the chat, guys. Put a few in the chat. I'll look at a few different altcoins. But dude, there was some altcoins that bounced back pretty good, and there was some that didn't bounce back pretty good. Let's see. Who's in here? Shout out to Clint again, man. Clint, I joke on you, man, but I appreciate you, Clint. You're a freaking stud, man. You're literally a stud. Your last name's Cook, like I said. How could you not be a stud? I've never met anyone with the last name Cook that hasn't been a stud. You know. Let's see. Joseph Novak said check daily range. We have the value area high rejection. The value area high rejection. I'm assuming we're going to say this level here, right? So the value area high basically is just is just this level, right? I mean, I can just say what the value area high was without even pulling it up. It's going to be this level because that's the highest that you traded, right? But like it's 25,200, right? So yeah, I would agree, and that's why I'm saying like if Bitcoin gets a move back up here, which dude, there is a lot of liquidations at 25K to about 25,300. There's a shitload of liquidations up here, right? So my take is, even if you remain bearish, in my opinion, which is cool, dude. Honestly, if Bitcoin comes back up here and finds a little trouble up here, I'll probably be looking for some shorts, honestly, at least a hedge in case we don't break out. I'll probably looking for a few shorts up here. But like the way I'm looking at this is, okay, you do something like this, right? You come back up, you take those short liquidations, right? Because you guys don't know Sato's out there with like a $1 million position with his liquidation at 25K, which is so close, man. That's so easy for the market maker to take, right? But we do the W formation, we come out, we stop out all these and take out the late shorts up here that decided to go short from like really low instead of up here. It is what it is. But we take them out, right? And then, right, the big test will be, okay, can we get back up and reclaim this and hold as support? Okay, cool. We're going at 28K, in my opinion, if we do that. But if we come back up here and we spike up, M formation it below here, it's over. It's over, in my opinion, if that's the case, right? So this, I do think we spike up here again. It's just a matter of, can we get back above 25.2, 25.3? If we can't, yeah, I think at that point you can say this is probably going at least to the next support, which is 23,000. But, you know, like I said, let's let it play out. We have no way to know right now, right? That's the thing. We have more volatility in the morning. We have the jobs report tomorrow morning, which, I mean, lately the news has been pretty good, right? CPI came out good, PPI came out good. Last week we had unemployment came out higher than expected, which is technically good, right? So a lot of the news has been good lately, you know, which is surprising, right? Everyone's expecting it to be bad, and all of a sudden it's better than expected every time, or as expected. Bless you.
Thank you.
So tomorrow we have jobs report. You know, we'll see how that affects the market, and we have the ECB, that is Eastern Europe Central Bank. I can never think of what the name is. Europe Central Bank, that's also doing their rate hike tomorrow. So you'll probably see a little bit of volatility in the charts again. You know, there's never a dull day in crypto, guys. There's something always going on, especially in the mornings. You know what I'm saying? It's something always going on. Always. Bathwater said, imagine being 30 and holding Cadena. Joke's on you. I'm 29. Joke's on you. I only own a little Cadena. I own a little Cadena, nothing crazy. I'm not Ryan Mata out here, you know? I'm not Ryan Mata out here. I'm not out here going.
What alts are you longing?
Guys, the only altcoin that is the future of cryptocurrency is Cadena. I sold all my Bitcoin, all my Ethereum, everything for Cadena. All right? Right in the middle of the bear market, I sold everything for an altcoin. All right? So here's the deal. Cadena is the future of cryptocurrency. It will be the only coin that survives. It will be the #1 crypto by the end of 2025. No, but let's see. Mac and Sneezy. Let's see. Cadena is not even a blockchain.
Your thoughts on alt pos swap? Pumping?
Let's see.
Thanks.
Jordan's a KDA
Love
maxi.
the channel.
Bro, I would never be a KDA maxi. Holy shit. I would never be a KDA maxi. Your thoughts on pos swap? Pos swap, man, we're getting deep in there. Pos swap today. Shout out to Bilbo Baggins, man. I always loved that name. What movie's that? What is that movie from? Or what's that from? Bilbo Baggins. I don't know, bro. Let's see. All right, what alts are we longing? Actually, right now I'm only long Bitcoin and ETH at the moment. I have two longs in. I have a Bitcoin long and an ETH long. I'm sticking to Bitcoin and ETH because the Bitcoin dominance has been the way to go, right? So I know it's fun long in altcoins. My take is right now, the Bitcoin dominance has been shooting up. I'd rather long Bitcoin. One, there's less risk. It goes down less than if I'm wrong, it goes down less than altcoins. From number two, Bitcoin's been pumping just as much as altcoins lately, right? So it almost makes sense just to long Bitcoin, right? Now I longed Ethereum too because I actually like the ETH Bitcoin ratio. So I'm also long Ethereum too. Now to the downside, much better to short altcoins, right? Because obviously, as you saw today, when altcoins go down, they go down heavy, right? That's kind of my take right now. So I'm actually not long on any alts. Now I have the spot bags, but not any trades on alts at the moment. Kennedy, nice, bro. Solana to 5K end of year. Let's go, bro. All right, Bitcoin's coming back up to test the bear flag. Right, so let's see if we find a little resistance on the previous support, guys. Quit resisting. In the end, you will be... Wayne really wants me to become a Bitcoin maxi. Guys, should I become a Bitcoin maxi? Should I become a Bitcoin maxi? Let me know. Let me know, man. Should I become a Bitcoin maxi? I don't know if I want to be a Bitcoin maxi. I will always hold Bitcoin, right? I will always hold Bitcoin because I understand that there is a risk to altcoins. And that there's always that chance one day that altcoins get wrecked and all that money goes into Bitcoin. Oh, that would be... Honestly, that would be a crazy... I don't know what would happen in that circumstance, right? I don't know what would happen in that circumstance. Right? Imagine if the U.S. came out and said all altcoins are securities. I don't know what would happen in that scenario. Would you see like all that money flow into Bitcoin, or would you see just people selling altcoins and not going into Bitcoin? I don't know. That would be so crazy. I have no idea what would happen in that scenario. No idea. Anyways, Ethereum's getting a little bounce. Someone wanted PAW swap. Right? I'll do it for my guy Bilbo Baggins in the chat. PAW swap. What is this, man? It's not a lot of... Looks like I looked at this before, actually. I looked at this before somehow. Oh, so we looked at this the other day. Actually, this one actually respected this. So basically, you dumped to the 786, then you came back down again, then you bounced off the golden pocket. Look at that. So you basically came back down to 786. Don't tell me that fibs don't work, by the way. 786, bounce, golden pocket, higher low. This one actually looks, this is kind of a, I don't know what this is, but I actually kind of like this chart, I kind of like this chart, actually. Right? You're making lower lows, then you have higher lows. And you kind of consolidate. It's a nice little consolidation here. I like this, actually. Which is weird, because I shouldn't like this. 4 hours about to print a green dot. I actually like this. Funny enough, But, hey, you guys do your own research on this. I don't even know what this is. So, this could be a super low cap altcoin, man. But, yeah, I mean, you see a break a trend here. Like this, you see a break a trend. This thing could be off to the races, depending on what Bitcoin does. Obviously, I think Bitcoin's gonna go, but I could be wrong about that. So you got to do your own research. The entire market should be called liquidity hunter. I guess so, man. I guess so. I guess you should be called liquidity hunter. Phil, who said impersonate someone? I can't do it when you tell me to do it. It's going to be on, I can't do it when you tell me to do it. Shit. I will. Give me 2 seconds. I got to think of an idea on the spot, Let's see. Inverse cup and handle. The inverse cup and handle, invert it. Oh, like this. Kinda. It kinda is.
Impersonate someone, lol.
What else should we look at, guys? Let me know in the chat. Ralph Bean says, I love sushi. I love sushi, man. I love sushi. Alts bounce right now. Let me check out alts. Yeah, so Bitcoin's getting a small bounce, so you should see some altcoins bouncing. ACH has been my favorite coin to trade, man. When this one moves. Like this one dumps hard, pumps hard. This is like this is like my favorite altcoin to trade. You got to be careful with this one because this one moves quick. Like really quick. But yeah, this one's already up 4% in the last 20 minutes here. ACH looking pretty good. Well, one of my favorite altcoins to get into, with the China narrative, and it's actually still pretty low cap too. So ACH getting a nice bounce here. Let's see. So you did. What was I looking at earlier? I was looking at something earlier. Oh yeah, it was this bounce, man. So basically, this key level here, which was resistance and support, right? You came back down, you wicked below, and that's the classic swing failure pattern, man. You gotta love the swing fail, where you break below the previous support, you wick back into it. That's a nice freaking move there. You gotta love this one for higher prices, and you'll see this from a bunch of different ones, right? Look at Filecoin, another good one, right? Look at Filecoin. So Filecoin had this range here. Look at Filecoin had a massive wick earlier. Holy shit, massive wick. So Filecoin had this support and resistance level here, right? So resistance across here, support across here. If we play this just nice and easy, man, you could have played this earlier, honestly. This was a nice trade, actually, for like freaking 12% gain there. But if you just play the swing failure, right, of, okay, you break below support and then you reclaim, you could have played this for 12% right off the bat. Then you came back down and back tested, and that's truly where you want to get in, is on the back test. And now you're already seeing the move back to the upside again, which, I mean, at this point, you're already up 2% off that low. So it is what it is. There was so many altcoins. This was another reason why I actually kind of was getting a little bullish on Bitcoin, because I noticed a lot of these altcoins were doing swing failures at supports, right? Where they wick below and then get back above. Just basically taking all the liquidity below that level and then shooting back up to the upside. It's quite beautiful, man. It's quite beautiful if you ask me. Look at GPT. Mike, do I got to get some GPT, man? Are you going to get me hyped on GPT? Are you going to get me to buy this? Oh my God, let's see. GPT, what is it? What exchange is this on? It's on BitGet, Gate.io. Okay, it's on MEXC. It's on MEXC. Maybe I can scoop some up. You guys gonna make me FOMO into some GPT, man. I might do it, honestly. But let's see what we got. Yeah. You see, this one's just consolidating nicely, man. It just keeps back testing the 50 and continuing up. Pump, retest, pump, retest, pump, retest. It's nice, clean. It's not a lot of price action on it, but it's a pretty nice, clean chart. It's a nice, clean chart. Very, very clean. Very, very clean, my friend. Very, very clean. That's the key level there, though. 8.8. If you get rejected at that level again, it's kind of like a little swing fail there. So you want to get back above this level. 8.8. But like, you're in price discovery at this point, so it's who knows where this thing can go, you know? Because it's a new coin, you know? MEXC as GPT perps. Let's go. I might have to pick up some GPT. Let's go, bro. Let's see. LDO. It's trash GPT. Trash GPT. It ain't trash. It ain't trash. I don't know much. Like I said, I gotta do more think about it. But the AI shit has been popping off, bro. It has been freaking popping off. Now they came out with the new GPT-4. Now you can do like videos and shit with it. That shit is getting way too complex really quick, guys. Like, I don't know if I like this AI shit coming out like this, where they got videos now. Before it was pictures. Now you can do animations. This is getting too fast, too quick. This is going down a dark path. Another thing that could end the world is friggin' robots, bro. Oh my God, guys. I'm scared with this AI stuff, man. It's just another thing that you have to worry about, you know, is making these things too smart, you know. A computer shouldn't be able to make you a video, you know. It's crazy. Say what now? Let's see. Santos? They're going to out-trade us? Oh, facts. Imagine if you can get AI to start freaking trading by its... Like, imagine you can not like a bot, right? Because there's already bots. But imagine if you can get an AI to think by itself and by itself create the best algorithm to trade the charts. Then, like, why isn't even a point of view trading anymore when you can just make an AI bot? Or like a true AI that thinks for itself, not you say, okay, do this at this time, but it can think and change the strategy based off back testing of every chart for hundreds of years, right? and then it just does it based off when it thinks it's the best time and when it's not. Hey, how would you even compete with that? You know what I mean? I don't know. They probably already have that right now. You know what I mean? Someone probably already has that right now. You know? Let's see. AI launches nuke? No, Kennedy. I'll be saying that, man. All right. What else do we got, guys? What else do we got? Anime Troop might be AI. He might be AI. He might be AI. He gets the best entries for those swing positions, man. He really does. He nails those swing entries. He nails that shit. Shout out to Anime. If you're in here, Anime. I know you're always watching the stream, Anime. You are a AI. You are crazy, dude. I don't know how you do that. You are absolutely crazy, man. Let's see. What's another good one? There was a lot of decent ones that had good entries. OP, I know, is a hot one. It's still hot. Be careful with OP, guys. It's one of those that ran a lot. But if we're looking to add, and I always like to put a disclaimer, like this is only if you think Bitcoin's going to go higher, right? It's not going to pump by itself. But I will say, like, this area here, which should be, yeah, it's the 0.5 retracement, which you see a lot of these altcoins are bouncing off the 0.5 retracements, right? And this is a key area right here, right? This is a big swing area right here. Bada bing, bada boom. 0.5 fib, resistance, support. This is a big swing area. You also got right here in the 4 hour, you got the 50 EMA. See if you can get any like juice up there, man. We got to get some juice, though.
Sup? Check out AGIX.
AGIX? AGIX. All right, Bitcoin's finding resistance on this bear flag, guys. So we're still looking for that move down. That second little leg down here. We're still looking for it, my friends. I know, right now, guys. Right now. How are we feeling right now, guys? Do we need some hopium? I'll give you guys some hopium. Here you go. Need some hopium? There you go. Suck it in. Wait, who am I turning into right now? No. I am George. We're all George. You guys asked for hopium? I am here. All right, today, guys, let's talk about why I am bullish on Bitcoin today. All right, so welcome to the stream. Smack up those likes. 2 streams every day. Let's jump on in. All right, so guys, today we're having a lot of bearishness. We got a Eastern, or I guess a European bank that is going down, guys. So there's a lot of FUD. There's a lot of fear in the market right now. But you guys got to understand, this is why Bitcoin was built. Bitcoin was built to fight against the banks. Satoshi built Bitcoin to fight against the banks. This is exactly why Bitcoin is what it is, right? And you guys can see that Bitcoin is holding up very well against the stock market, guys. All right, so the stock market's looking weak, but Bitcoin continues to hold strong because this is where Bitcoin was built to flourish. All right, I really still do think Bitcoin's going to bounce and see 50K in the next few months, guys, just because people are going to be flocking to Bitcoin, right? Institutions, big players are going to be flocking to Bitcoin during these times, okay? So make sure you guys are continue to DCA, continue to hodl, and we'll get through this together, all right? Let's do some Q&A. All right, I'm back. Let's go. Which bank are we talking about? Credit Suisse? Yeah, Credit Suisse, man. Credit Suisse has been a shit show for like quite a bit. But the market decided to panic today over it. I don't know why. Today was a weird day, man. I mean, the market like decided to panic today. The PPI we got today was good, right? Bad news is good news, right? So the PPI today was good. The market was just weird today, man. You know what I mean? It was a weird day today.
Jordan, how about Hex?
BTC and yeah, dude, that used to be my favorite chart. let's pull that up real quick. That's actually a great chart to look at. BTC versus the SPX. One of my favorite charts here, actually. If we take a look at this one, this one's interesting. Let me go to the weekly on this one. See, here's where it gets key, right? So I look at this and say, man, we know this was a big wedge that broke out, right? We already broke that out months ago, right? And this was one of my cases where I said, I think Bitcoin's going to start performing well, especially against the stock market, because Bitcoin's breaking out against the stock market in a giant falling wedge that breaks up 69% of the time. Bada bing, bada boom, there you go. But not only did we break out to the upside, but yeah, you might look at this and say, okay, you got a little inverse head and shoulders. The key this week, though, is going to be not closing back below that previous high, right? So you see this previous high, and we're sitting right at it right now. Look at this. We zoom in. The key this week is not closing back below this wick. Because if we close back below this wick, then you got, what do you got? You got your classic swing failure again, right? Where you broke up to the upside, but you could not close above the high, right? And typically when you see that, you would see the continuation back down to the bottom of the range, right? If we just look at this as a range. So I think this one's key. If you want to see Bitcoin continue up against the stock market, I think we're going to want to close above this wick right here. The good thing is, right, as we got that pullback already, that we still have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to do some type of move here, right? And we know, based off the last few months, guys, a lot can happen in freaking 4 days. Like, we could be down here, we could be up here. Who knows? Who knows? the Bitcoin price has been absolutely, like, this is one of the, I haven't seen Bitcoin this volatile since, really, I mean, to be fair, this is the most volatile Bitcoin's been, other than the bear market dumps, since 2020, right? To be fair. Some of these swings have been absolutely insane, right? This swing was insane, right? This move up was insane. This move down was insane. This move up was absolutely insane, right? Obviously, you had the bear market dumps were insane too, but those were more of huge bad news that was pushing it down. But like these swings have been massive. So a lot can change, right? And think about it. 4 days ago, we were down at 19K, and then we spiked all the way to 27K. As I say, I wouldn't be surprised that if in 4 days Bitcoin is up at 28K, and I also wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin was all the way back down at 20K in 4 days. I would not be surprised either way, and you shouldn't be surprised either. Right? It's been craziness in the charts, and it really hasn't. You really haven't seen that craziness to like the upside and to the downside. You could argue maybe back here in these times that's when Do Kwon was max bidding. Steady lads. You guys remember the steady lads? Oh, God. We all fell for the frickin' steady lads, man. We all fell for the steady lads. God damn, man. You shouldn't have fell for the steady lads, bro. Oh, man. Man, how much we've learned since then. How much have we learned since then, guys? It's been crazy, bro. Man, all these times, man. Where you have a high, you have a high, you have a high. You have a deviation of the high, a closure below. Oh, my God. Steady lads, man. But and the same thing up here, man. I always go back and reminisce at these all-time highs. And it was like, man, if you look at this in hindsight, man, the high and then the slightly higher high, clear deviation of the high, you break down, you try to come back up, you get rejected off that same high. In hindsight, it was so obvious, right? And that's why the bear market, I've learned so much in this bear market, man, right? This high was obvious in hindsight. This one was obvious in hindsight, right? First of all, it was a clear rising wedge. It was a clear rising wedge that broke to the downside. I think we actually did call this falling wedge at the time. We called this move down, but then we were coming back up, and we're like, okay, that was the dip of the falling wedge. We're coming back up. In hindsight, it's the opposite of what we're doing now, which is the Wyckoff distribution, classic right here, with 3 spikes to the highs, right? Then the lower high before you dump. It's classic, man. which is why I'm bullish down here, right? It's basically the same thing, just in reverse now, right? 3 spikes to the lows, and then a higher low, right? And now you're coming back up. But, you know, hey, it is what it is what it is, man. The steady lads. Oh man, my favorite word is parabolic, said Anderson. Nice, dude. Yeah, we all like some parabolic action, man. We all like that, you know. We all like that. They spent like 10 million trying to hold peg. Yeah, Jonathan, make it. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to John, man. John, he said you're long and strong with me, right? You're long and strong. Who else is long out there? Let me know. Who is short? Who is long? You know, I wouldn't blame you for being short. Like if you're short from up here or right here, you got some good entries, man. You got some good entries. If Bitcoin starts to roll back over here, you are golden, bro. You are absolutely golden. I wouldn't blame you if you're still holding those, to be honest. If you're long from here or long from here, hey, you're kind of in that same position, right? We're kind of just in a big range here on BTC. We're trying to decide what BTC does here. DXY is coming down. I do think the DXY is going to dump tomorrow, guys. I think the DXY is going to find its way all the way back to 103. And that's kind of why I'm bullish on Bitcoin, right? If the dollar comes all the way back down here, because the ECB has a rate hike tomorrow, or it has a rate hike, yeah, 9:45. What time is it at? 9:45? It is at, what is this, tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah. ECB press conference, monetary policy statement, 9:15 actually. 9:15 a.m. So, dude, tomorrow, I expect some volatility tomorrow, guys. Right? 9:15, you got the monetary policy statement from the ECB. And you got unemployment claims at 8:30. So you're going to see some more like, and you're probably going to see some action on dollar and euro there. So we'll see. S&P, like I said, S&P futures are coming up. They are breaking this key level right here. It's the other reason why I think Bitcoin gets a bounce. I think the S&P is going to get a bounce here. S&P is at support. I don't get bearish at support. If it breaks, if this level breaks on the S&P right here, right, the all-time high trend line, which we're still above, barely, right, we're holding on like a freaking rock. I gotta still be bullish if we're above this. If we break this, then the S&P is bearish, but we're still above it. And the dollar, I do expect to get a little dumpy dump tomorrow. Well, you shall see. 9:15, that's too early. Too early. Who are you? How are you to be too early? What are you, Bob? What do you wake up at freaking let's see Bob. Let's see Bob.
Man, Jordan, it's way too early. I wake up at 1 o'clock every morning, man. Well, that's technically the afternoon, but hey, Mom, can I sleep until 2 p.m. tomorrow? What do you mean I have to bring out the trash? Jordan never brings out the trash. Jordan stared at the computer all day today. I don't want to take out the trash. Oh. All right, fine. I'll sleep till 1:30, and I'll take out the trash. Fine. All right, Jordan. I can watch your stream tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna take a nap.
Bobby. But man, bro. I got, dude. It's craziness. Testing it a lot. I agree. It's too early. No, we're not. We're gonna stream tomorrow at 8. What is it? 8:30. 8:30. We're gonna start the stream. 8:30, and then we'll probably go from there, right? Oh, you guys asked for some altcoins here. Elias said, check out Ajax. Man, we love the AI coins, huh, guys? we love those, huh? Ajax. Check the 4-hour time frame out. I mean, you came up and you tagged here, right? So that's not where I'd find a little resistance, but it's kind of that same thought process, right? This level right here is key. Why isn't I don't know, 47.66? Ajax. Hey, you see you're finding resistance on it here, and it was resistance here. It was resistance here. Right? Now you find resistance again. That's the key swing level for you, right? So is Bitcoin's getting a move down, right? You see Bitcoin getting a move down. AGX is getting rejected, right? So now we want to see, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's do a quick little zoomy zoom on the chart here. Now we want to see, if AGX starts coming back down again, now we want to see, okay, are we going to find a low? We're going to find a higher low, W formation, and come back up. You know, really watch this level here where we bounced earlier, right? I would even say, yeah, this level here where you went slightly lower and then you bounce back up. Watch this level here, right? So now we need to see, okay, if it comes back down, what do we always look for on a bounce? We look for the W pattern, okay? And that'll tell you the move. If we get starting to get a bounce up here, it's probably likely we come up and test these highs again, you know? And then we obviously need to clear this level. And that could be your long entry there. If you're really confident, that could be your long entry here, right? Depends like what your style is. But you know, overall for AGX, man, the 4 hours looking a little eh. But you need Bitcoin to sort of perform here, you know? You need Bitcoin to take it and push us up higher. Overall though, like this one's pretty see this one, like you really just can't get over this level here. You just can't do it, man. You can't seem to do it. The one good thing about this one is you didn't swing fail the highs. You kind of went right to the previous high. So it's not like you took that liquidity and dumped, you know. But overall, man, I mean, you're just kind of you could make the case, right, that this is like a bigger. If you're into patterns, you can make the case this is like one big flag like this. And if you think this is one big flag, then you would think that, you know, you probably would come all the way back down to the lows again, you know, which would be a massive drop, which I don't like. It doesn't seem like a big drop, but that would be, you know, a 45% drop if you think it's going to come all the way back down to the lows again. But, man, it's another altcoin where I prefer to do my altcoin TA using Bitcoin, you know, that's always my style. But, it's going to be key to see what Bitcoin here, guys, does here, man. You know? But I don't mind this one. It looks like a longer-term consolidation, but it certainly could come all the way back down to the lows if it can't hold that previous low. You know what I mean? So just make sure. And this one's pumped up so much. Like, this one's... I don't love entering this one here, right? Just because this one's already pumped. This one's already done 13x to the upside, right? So... be careful on the ones that pump 13x up here, right? Because you're chasing the move. You're chasing the hot coin. Sometimes chasing the hot coin works for you. Other times, right, it can be a little bit crazy, you know? What was the other one? Hex? Hex, man. How does that one feel about Hex? How does that one feel about Hex? Where's my guy, Richard Hart? Let's see how Richard Hart feels about Hex. Yo, Richard, what do you think about Hex, bro? Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't care, man. As long as I can get my watches, I'm happy. I am honestly... Hex is the future of cryptocurrency, all right? So I'm just putting that out there right now. If you're not invested in Hex, you don't know anything about crypto, okay? Shout out to my Hexicans out there. They are great. And we really, really are the best community in crypto. As you guys can see, I love my community. I have a bunch of watches. I buy my community a bunch of watches. It's great, man. It's absolutely great. No, but dude, if you actually look at Hex, though, in all seriousness, Hex actually has been doing pretty freaking well. What is this up? This up 5x from the lows. So Hex has been actually kind of killing it. Low key been killing it here. You did break the trend, and you actually back tested it twice. Let me zoom in a little bit. Go to the three day here. A little bit easier to see. But we did break this trend, and the key was we back tested it twice, right? And now we just broke those highs. So the key is now, this is pretty easy, right? So the key is on this one is not swing failing the highs. You don't want to close back below that previous high on really the daily, right? So if you look at it like this, you see where we're at right now? We're finding support on that previous high. you do not want to break back below that previous high. We don't want to do that. Because if we do that, what do you got? You got the swing failure pattern to the upside, where then you look for the dump, the retest, right? And if you can't reclaim back, that's where you're going to see that bigger drop. But if we continue to hold this high here, it's all good. It's all good in the hood, you know? It's all good in the hood. But so watch this level very carefully. You are finding some support there so far, so it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. If they break that, you got 11 cents. Hex has actually been doing pretty good, you know, despite despite the conspiracy and the shade throwing on Hex. It's not doing too bad. Let's see where Bitcoin's getting a bounce from. So let's do a quick fit. All right, so let's see. Bitcoin is on the 15-minute time frame, bouncing off your local golden pocket, right? So from this low to this high, you are right at that 618. You are getting a slight bounce off there. I don't know if it's the best bounce in the world, but, you know, we'll see what we got here. Oh, Gamer said BTC bounced off the golden pocket now. Look at you, man. We just saw you in the chat. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. You know when you look at a chart and you can just kind of eyeball it, and you're probably like, hey, that's probably the golden pocket bounce there. Yeah. So, you know, 24.2, you are getting a slight bounce. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Should we zoom in a little bit on ETH? See what we got going on here? ETH is actually kind of holding these highs pretty well, actually. Let me see. So ETH, if it was to get a drop, hasn't even retraced to the 0.5 yet. So ETH's actually kind of holding up here, interestingly, against Bitcoin, at least temporarily. I don't know how long it's going to last. We are getting a slight bounce here after tapping the bear flag, dumping. Now we want to see, okay, now the key is going to be this. Okay, so we got the bear flag. The key now is going to be getting back into this now, right? Because if we come up again, we get rejected. You can still dump. Now the key is getting back into this little guy here. This little guy. Oh man, guys. Oh man, it's what a crazy day, guys. I think I'm gonna get off because my eyes are killing me, bro. I gotta take a break from screens. My eyes are killing me. I'm getting a slight headache, dude. I was, like I said, man, I was on the computer for so long today, literally all day. I think I took where did I go? Maybe 2 hours the whole day. But so I'm getting off. Peace out, guys. Let's see what Bitcoin does. I'm still feeling pretty good. So the key ranges we have to watch out for. Let's not make it difficult. Let's keep it super easy here for Bitcoin. All right. The key for us to push back up to the 26K region, you got to clear 25.2 to 25.3. If you can get back above that, and then the key is holding it as support, not breaking through. Okay, not doing what you did here, which was ring. The key is getting back above this and holding it, bro. Holding it as support. That's the key for us to get back to 26K. Anything in this region doesn't matter, right? This is all whatever. If Bitcoin pumps up like this, just be careful, right? Honestly, shorting 25.3 is probably not the bad scenario. It's honestly probably a good play as a hedge. And then, if Bitcoin starts dumping, watch for this. But if Bitcoin does this, it dumps, and then it kind of retraces, and then it struggles right here. That's probably your key that this is going to go back down to the $23,100 zone, which is your next support. All right. So I'm out of here, guys. We know what to look for, right? It's kind of a boring range right now, so let's let it play out. I'm out of here. I'm taking a break from the screens, bro. I'm going to set an alert on the chart, and if it goes off, I know something's happening. If not, it is what it is. I'm out. I'll be out. I'll be on at what time? 8:30 tomorrow. We got the jobless claims, and we got the ECB monetary policy meeting at 9:45. So this should be, once again, volatility in the morning. What's new? I'm out of here. Peace. Later, boys. Peace. I'm gonna play the new song again. Shout out to everyone. If you get subscribed too, by the way. Appreciate everyone who's new out there and kind of hanging out. I'm gonna play this song for you again.
Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Survival of the fittest, you can sink or swim. I've been broke, I ain't never going back again. I need some C-notes, some cheddar, and a stack of ends. I need a bowl of dough, I don't need no Facebook friends. I need a pack of them snaps, a handful of Fetty Wops, and rubber band on my greenbacks. Look, dawg, don't be playing with my paper. I need every red cent, that's why I brought my little scraper. You don't know me, homie, I rob my own neighbor with a clock around my neck with a style that's so flavor. Give me the loot is just an understatement. I'm about to take your bank and put it in my basement. Make money, money, make money, money, money.
Money, money, make money, money, money.